Day. Historically, San Francisco city leaders have focused on finding housing for homeless adults. But there is a new push to find housing for the growing number of homeless families. NBC 11's Stacey Ciari is live in San Francisco tonight, where she takes a look at one homeless family's move from a shelter to a home. Stacey.
Lisa, thousands of families are homeless here in the Bay Area. Here in San Francisco, one agency who helps, Compass Community Services, let us talk to a mom with 2 kids who just moved into her own place after years of trying to survive in the shelters. It's been about a month, but Keisha Brown, mom of 2-year-old Trevon and 7-month-old Kiani, still can't believe she's not living with her very young kids in a crowded San Francisco shelter. 4 shelters in 3 years, no privacy at all. That's all Trevon and Kiani ever knew. This is the family's first real home.
The first night, I was surprised. I couldn't believe it. I was rolling around on the ground, and I was like, is this real?
To Keisha, her small 1-bedroom apartment in Daly City for her, her kids, and her partner Ronald is dreamy. Keisha turned to shelter since she was kicked out of foster care at age 18.
For some kids, that would be like the best day of their lives, but for somebody reaching out of foster care, I think that's the worst day of their life, because they just throw you out and they just kind of send you on your way.
And she was pregnant to boot. With Trevon, her partner, he was in jail for almost a year. The worst, Keisha says, her son constantly got bit by other kids, and sometimes there wasn't enough milk for her 2-year-old. Others at the shelter stole his portion.
I felt pretty bad that I couldn't afford to get him milk for just a simple bowl of cereal.
13 years at Compass Community Services, Erica Kish says stories like Keisha's are getting more common. They can't keep up with the need.
Once new housing developments fill up, it's really hard to get folks into those units because there are long waiting lists and there's such a demand.
Now Compass helps Keisha and her partner with the rent for the next 2 years until she can save up at her daycare job and his at McDonald's. All because she says she looked for help after reaching some all-time lows.
Here, I can get up in the morning and I can leave and know I'm coming back to my home.
Now, an agency like Compass, they deal with about 3,000 families a year. This year, they hope to house about 200 of them. We're live in San Francisco. Stacey Ciari, NBC 11 News.
Saturday's deadly crash of a member of the Blue Angels squadron is raising questions about their annual performance at San Francisco.